Always us. Never them.
Stapleton shit. Fifth Ave shopping. First class flying.
Never them.
Foreign whip driving.
Scrooge.
Bad bitch fucking.
It was always us, nigga, it was never them.
Fleet.
It was always us, nigga, it was never them.
Honcho.
It was always us, nigga, it was never them.
Fendi.
It was always us, nigga, it was never them.
Love.
Thrown in that water, we ain't even learn to
Just a
swim.
youth.
We was trying to get some Jews along the way, learn some gems. It was always us, nigga, it was never them.
Ja.
It was always us, nigga, it was never them. The bitches fuck with you when you stuntin' in the bins. 42 get popped in every club that we in.
You see it.
Champagne spilling, looking like we fucking champions.
You see it.
It was always us, nigga, it was never them.
Duh.
It was always us, nigga, it was never them. Pounds of that shit, niggas had it shipping in.
Y'all heard about
We
it.
was writing scripts and prescribing all the
Y'all
tens.
heard about
It
it.
was always us, nigga, it was never them.
TNO.
It was always us, nigga, it was never them.
Nemo.
Most my niggas brothers, I don't really do no friends.
Jeez.
We on the block looking like Skittles and M&Ms. Most you niggas carrying traits that's feminine. Jealousy and hate, that's a cancer. Diamonds black and white, frozen like a panda. Stones wildin' in them like they throwing a tantrum. See them in the dark, shit glow like a lantern. Yikes. Anytime they went left, niggas was going right. How easy you could get left if niggas ain't moving right. The worst living from check to check, your money tight. Now I could touch down and take off the same night. Bitch, this bullshit. Bitch, get off this. Proceed with caution. The flow so flawless. Remember cold nights, I would pray for all this. We kicking down doors, we ain't waiting for nothing. New York City need this, what you hating for nothing? Against all odds, we gon' hustle like the third string. Even when we up, we still grinding like we hurting. No getting comfortable, the only way for us is up. Free my nigga Thought, free my buzzin' Larry Love.
Billy.
It was never them, nigga, it was always us. It was never them, nigga, it was always us. It was never them, nigga, it was always us.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing? Y'all heard about it? Whatever the fuck we wanna do. Different cities, different states. We in and out them stores y'all cyber surfing on. We next to the models y'all following. They fuck with us, they jacking out shit. But anywhere we went, the bitches jacked out shit. They gravitated towards us. Like fucking magnets. We look like money, we smell like money. We walk and talk that shit. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. You had to be there. You had to live it. Stapleton shit. Free my nigga Thought, aka SB. Vallejo. Free my buzzin' Larry Love, the Big Billy. Nigga Treyway. Scrooge.
So what's going on, people? Already know who it is. It's your boy Prophet Pete from the city that never sleeps. And you know it's beautiful out here in New York, man. Beautiful weather outside, beautiful people, and just a lot of beautiful things going on. New York has been shut down for a while, and we're about to open back up, y'all. We about to get into it, what we do best, and just turn New York up to the whole level what New York is all about. Because, you know, the city that doesn't sleep was sleeping for a while. And for, you know, a good reason, making sure everybody's staying safe, staying healthy, and we moving in a certain, because, you know, I think it was time that we step back and reflect, and you know, throughout the week and throughout the year, throughout the months, you know, when you take time out to get to know yourself and love yourself more and reflect on certain things, realize that there are a lot of people that can be around you and that are in your circle or near your circle that take what you do and the things that you say and who you are, your value for granted. And they don't put first. They take what they're doing as a priority for them, being very selfish and not considering you. So you have to make sure that those that are around you really consider who you are and make you a priority in those times of chaos. So always take the time out to go on you, see how you're doing, and make sure you're all right. Just as you would do the same for them. And it's just one of those things, man. The circle is sacred. Your values, you say the love that you have for yourself is even more sacred. And when you don't love yourself, and to look for love in all the wrong places and look for that gratification or that attention from all the wrong people, and you get to overlook what you do in your corner and what could be good for you, and it even makes it hard to identify what's bad for you, because usually when things are going bad seems good, and you just keep on that path, move that direction, and you should take the time out to realize that bad is never good, because two wrongs don't make a right, two bads don't make it great. So you already know how we do here. We keep it moving with money, life, love, and music. And I want to talk about this money. We all need it. We all need to have tax day was pushed back from the usual April 15th to, I think it was 2 days ago, May 7th, if I'm not mistaken. You had the time to file your taxes and do what you needed to do. And during 2020, even early 2021, there were a lot of people that wanted to take advantage of those PPP loans. And looking back at the things I didn't take advantage of, but I think that it was for good reason. That a lot of these individuals that did get these loans, even though the banks were holding back from small businesses, minority businesses in the beginning, they started to release these funds to small businesses, and as you see these pop in a paper, the money has been misused or not used according to the guidelines of the PP statutes. And these individuals are facing wire transfer fraud and all these slew of charges that, to me, is a little crazy, as 90% of the time when these corporations get bailouts and things of that nature, not held to a certain screen. But small businesses, which are usually owned by minority business owners, especially in this age, are being scrutinized to the highest extent of the law, and then are being hit with federal charges and probably going to do Fed time, which in a way is employed to actually affect us as people. And it's very hard to understand why we can't always see what the government tends to do when they do. It might have been done for good reasons, or what they told us was for good reason, but somehow, some way, we always end up on that wrong side of the wall, the horrible side of that door. So we just need to, make sure that we do our homework. And if we're going to do something, we got to make sure we dot our I's, cross our T's, and do things 100% the way. Although there are many other groups and businesses that tend to get away with certain things. But we can't be minding anyone else's business. We need to focus on minding our own. And can't worry about they're doing, you're going to know about what you're doing, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to be ultimately affected by the decisions that you make, and you just got them in accordance. according to you, your well-being, and look out for self. Because once those other boys come a knocking, those handcuffs get a locking, and you be in some serious trouble. So make sure that you think right, and if you don't look for the come up, because success does come slow. It comes at a slow steadies, and you're supposed to make mistakes, and those are the things you're supposed to learn from to move forward and actually elevate to the next level. Sometimes that's the way to the top is the long set of steps ever. I know it seems frustrating and put in a lot of work, but you have to do it because you can go to those businesses or on that road to success and be here today, gone tomorrow. And the reason why you started on the jet you did, to make sure that you can sustain whatever you want to do with the path you set, and not have to restart or recreate or re-innovate every couple of weeks because you didn't learn nothing from the stuff that did the before or the years before. We need to hold ourselves accountable and move in a direction that makes sense. It makes sense. And with that being said, I'm always talking about, wonderful things and moving forward and having good times and getting to the bag and how to try to secure bag in a legal way possible, because it's real easy to do it in a legit way. So let's get to my man Bree, Money Mitch, because it's so important to understand your superpower, understand who you are, understand what makes you great. You could identify that, find a way to monitor for that. Because we all know if you could find a way to make $10 of a product, a service, anything else, you can multiply that by 10. That 10-10 rule is real. But you gotta look at it from those minute perspective and stop focusing on that big dollar and figure out how to make small money consistently in order to get to that bag. Remember, $10 at a time. $10, 10 cent service, you got yourself your dollars. You multiply that by 10, you got yourself 1,000, and that just continues and continues. And remember, the key to success is multiple streams of income. You can't have just one. You got to do it more than once, because there isn't a business that I know of that is recession-free, COVID-free, economy-free, anything that, or just any type free. It's move is gonna change. People's are gonna change, and if you don't know how to target different areas, you won't be able to sustain analysis. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get into this money breeze.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit hard, bro. This shit look like a spaceship.
Shit look like money, B. What type of money you need to get on, yo?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. This one money looking like. I wanna be like y'all niggas in the field. Y'all niggas got money. Y'all gotta talk to me.
You hear what this nigga talking about?
Gotta get that bag, nigga.
You don't wanna be like us. You wanna be like you. Like you, another nigga with another bag.
Word up.
Heard me?
Get your hustle up. Get your focus right.
Yo, sweet yo.
I'm paid in full like I'm Money Mitch, with 100 clip, and my shorty thick. Rack it up, I'ma blow this bitch. I'm paid in full like I'm Money Mitch. My drip to the floor, got Louis Vuitton, got bricks to the raw. I'm paid in full like I'm Money Mitch, with 100 clip, and my shorty thick. Rack it up, I'ma blow this bitch. I'm paid in full like I'm Money Mitch. My drip to the floor, got Louis Vuitton, got bricks to the raw. Freezing cop on this Money Mitch shit. bitch, this is the remix. Wave guard, I be making them seasick. Son of book off the D, no Phoenix. Bought that mafia like 3-6. Gangland, I know y'all seen this. My drip so clean, no Kleenex. Run and shoot, how you niggas on defense. After me, I bet the nigga need Jesus. Walk in the store, bet the jeweler gon' freeze us. Move bass like I transport speakers. Yo, house, yo, couch my feet up. Mr. Tato, all seasons. 4 demons, top 4 seasons. I kept her neck, my kneeling. I'm hot, you not, I'm free. My young boys be drilling shit. In the hood, I've been dealing shit. Roof back, let them see the tits. I'm a saucy nigga on my saucy stick. On my waist, keep a 30 clip. Act up, let them see the shit. Run down, let you see the pits. I'm a saucy nigga on my saucy stick. I'm paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. With 100 clip. And my shorty thick. Rack it up, I'ma blow this bitch. I'm paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. My drip to the floor. Got Louis Vuitton. Got bricks to the road. I'm paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. With 100 clip. And my shorty thick. Rack it up, I'ma blow this bitch. I'm paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. My drip to the floor. Got Louis Vuitton. Got bricks to the road.
I'm paid full like Money Mitch. Careful who you get money with. See what happened, what they done to Rich. Never let keep the gun ahead. See her out, we gon' walk them down. Make no mistake that we running shit. Seen apartments with 100 bricks. Taste the coke till it numb your lips. Niggas drilling all these drumming shit. Harlem world full of drumming shit. Nah, Trey, Billy Bad, I'm a dog nigga, you summer bitch. Call a vet, I got dog niggas. That dog niggas tell me who you want bit. I'm tough nigga, give a fuck about who you gon' get. Really do, might kill a hoe. Choke her out while I'm drilling hoe. Car cost call a million hoe. Give a fuck with my selling go. All these guns we concealing hoe. Niggas know what the deal is, yo. fuck around, I make a killing hoe.
I'm paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. With 100 clip. And my shorty thick. Rack it up, I'ma blow this bitch. I'm paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. My drip to the floor. Got Louis Vuitton. Got bricks to the road. I'm paid a fool like I'm Money Mitch. With 100 clip. And my shorty thick. Rack it up, I'ma blow this bitch. I'm paid in full like I'm Money Mitch. My drip to the floor. Got Louis Vuitton. Got bricks to the road.
Yo, we tell it.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Clock go tick tock. I'm like a fiend in the night. Ain't no flip flop unless I wanna beat you at night. You can ride my way. I'm a tsunami tonight. You can ride my way. Trying to get tipsy tonight. I'ma hit the ground like a running man. Secure the bag with rubber bands. Money so long, I'm the rubber man. You can bend me back like a rubber band. I ain't gon' pop, it's a game plan. Eating rappers up, Pac-Man. Neck so cold, snowman. Put the fam on, it's the floor play. Wait till you see my whole unit. Finna be naked, just do it. Watch the whole crew pursue it. Top of the charts, we knew it. Watch how my cash flow. Watch Lady Low blow. Don't get split like a Dutch rolled up that smoke. That's how Lady Low blow. Watch how my cash flow. Watch Lady Low blow. Don't get split like a Dutch rolled up that smoke. That's how Lady Low blow. Now they all high up the contact. Smoking that good, matter of fact. I'm Van Gogh, Starry Night. Low shining star, city bright.
All I see is money when I wake up, all I see is sky when I bake up, you not on your grind, get your cake up, nigga fall in line like a shape up, when you see me, see the unit, I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, if I got my shot, I'ma shoot it, all I see is money when I wake up, all I see is sky when I bake up, you not on your grind, get your cake up, nigga fall in line like a shape up, when you see me, see the unit, I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, if I got my shot, I'ma shoot it,
all I see is money when I wake up. Money come in while I sleep. All I see is sky when I bake up. Niggas want chief like me. Bet they can't do it like I do it. Fake niggas in too deep. Lying every line of the music. Acting like the real don't see. I been on the block, harassed by the cops. I see people shot, so stop. You ain't from the block, you just need to stop claiming you something you not. You never sling rocks, seen the dope spot, or even been seen with a Glock. You claim that you're hot, stream say you're not. I'm just saying stop. Saucy every time when I come through. Stop a nigga breathing, cold blue. Everything you speaking, old news. Been killing beats, old school. Got my whole team in front of me. BLM salute. Got my whole team in front of me. This ain't nothing new. Bottom of the pit, I've been there. Belly of the beast, I swim there. Climbing these charts, I'ma get there. Been on my grind, I swear. People don't know what I go through. People don't know what low do. Don't make me mad, I'll show you. Low old school, yes.
All I see is money when I wake up, all I see is sky when I wake up, you not on your grind, get your cake up, nigga fall in line like a shape up, when you see me, see the unit, I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, if I got my shot, I'ma shoot it, all I see is money when I wake up, all I see is sky when I wake up, you not on your grind, get your cake up, bitch, fall in line like a shape up, when you see me, see the unit, I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, if I got my shot, I'ma shoot it, bah.
Red Rum. 6 million stories in the street. Nigga don't hustle, don't eat. I swam with the sharks and danced with the freaks. Got coke from the Cubans and smoke with the chiefs. Repeat. 6 million stories in the street. 24/7 grind, my kind don't sleep. Till my name up in lights for y'all niggas to beat. It's murder in reverse. Mark of the
Put
beast.
niggas to sleep eternally. Once the odds blow, box me in, get shot in your whip, Camacho. Roll like sugar boogers, leaving your snot froze. Beef with this pothead, turn to a pot roast. Social distancing skills, ills you were not close. 6 feet deep, rest in place, I will not post. Unmarked graves, anybody who got smoke, ear to ear, surgical blades to your pops, bro. 50, fuck 12, got no love for Gestapos or police lovers. Suffering from Stockholm. My nigga 730 like we not home. Freestyle guillotine off the head of a cop's dome. Nickel plated Beretta plus the Glock chrome. Couldn't see eye to eye with eye, call it glaucoma. You in tune with the goons who rock most. Leave them slumps like they sippin', doing the walk toast.
Hey yo, no more Mr. Modest. Nigga, I'm the hottest. I emerge from the dark to feast on your carcass. I'm fly. You scared of heights like B.A. Baracus. I give niggas osiritis like Mackay and Clockers. I roll with the mobsters like Nicky Santino. On Saturday night, I'm live than Vinny Barbarino. You niggas better slow down, Bobby Valentino. Bobby, I'm hotter than ghost peppers and jalapenos. You in the presence of a boss. My trap's clicking, not to mention I'm dripping with sauce. This is fact, not fiction. Niggas try and mimic and find out the hard way. This is not a gimmick. This is Kane and Menace. You get flamed, you finished, you lame. This is not for you. Mind your business. I set fire to your village and bounce with the goods and your bitches. I came up in the jungle where it's vicious. 6 million stories in the street. Nigga don't hustle, don't eat. I swam with the sharks and danced with the freaks. Got coke from the Cubans and smoke with the chiefs. Repeat. 6 million stories in the street. 24/7 grind, my kind don't sleep. Till my name up in lights for y'all niggas to beat. It's murder in reverse. Mark of the beast.
Yeah, yo, we back. It's your boy Pete, man. Yo, that was some of the independent scene that we got going on over here on the Prophet Radio Show NY, where we bring to you all the dope independent artists, especially those that really put it together the way it's supposed to get put together. They make sure that they have their music, make sure that they have visuals, they make sure that they out there doing their social media runs. If you ever wanted to really see what it looks like to be successful, you definitely got to check out the Prophet Radio Show NY, because we're going to show you how it's done and how it's the right way. No shortcuts. And remember, it takes time, money, and just believing in yourself and believing in the quality of work you put in. You know, I understand that everything is so fast paced nowadays, and you know, everybody want to be spotlight. But you know, I think that we got to take the time out to make sure that the products that we put out is more quality over quantity. And you know, there's so many people there that are doing this for a hobby, and I get it, and they don't want to take the time and invest or even learn or educate those. But you know where that hobby can lead you, because most times your hobbies turn hobby is a passion. A passion could turn it into paper, and that paper can really change your life. And we all know the saying goes, you know, if you do what you love, you'll never work another day in your life, and turn your passion into it is definitely one of the ways to go about. So, I want to get to, a little of a love topic a little bit, talk about this love and relationships and see where it goes. And you know, I just think, being a seasoned young man in the game of love life, you know, I've noticed so many different things. And they always say hurt people and things of that nature. But when is it that you stop hurting? When is it that you learn to love? When is it that you leave that baggage that you carried for long someplace else? You know, I don't have the answers, but I can tell you that it is definitely easy to leave the bags where they at than to carry those things around, because you'll be missing out on so many different wonderful times and moments in your life, worrying about that person hurting you or not being able to love you the way that you want to be loved, or just not being there for you the way you think you need them to be there for you. But I think the best way to enter in relationships is, you know, build a relationship as friends first. We tend to want to jump into bed right away and be extremely romantic and sometimes even romantic. We just get caught up in the lust, and the lust is so great that we assume that lust is love, and don't even understand the true meaning of love and what love means in a relationship. And my insight, like I said, I could be totally wrong, but I don't know. I think I could do all right in this love thing. But when you do love one, I think that there's a certain hierarchy of where your priorities should be, and who you love first. Of course, you can't love anyone wholeheartedly if you don't know how to love yourself. And loving yourself is super important. But the needs and showing affection and passion to that significant other or the person you choose to love should definitely be on the forefront, right there. Just like eating, cook food, you gotta put them up there on that property, because easy to lose individual and loving someone the right way. I guess my way, the right way. I guess. Yes, I don't know, but hey, I just know it kind of works for me, and putting those before you is always great, and loving them in that way. And you know, it's just time to love. I think that's what we're missing in this world, and loving an individual where your heart and understanding what unconditional love is. And we have to stop loving with conditions. And conditions comes heartbreak and pain. Learn how to be 100% in, and 50% and 25%. Being all the way in is what relationships need. I've witnessed situations where people in relationships tend to prepare for the separation of the relationship and spend more time worrying about what if this happens and what if that happens. They don't even take the time out to grow the relationship. There's secret bank accounts, there's secret apartments, and just different things that get done because they're focused on securing themselves that they don't even take the time out to secure what they have. Building a relationship with someone means that you're building together, not building a. And it's necessary to sit down, have these conversations, these talks, regularly. You should never assume that the person you're with knows that you love them, and you're with them. You can be with them just based out of convenience or just because they're there. And you might be a little lazy to really go out and move in the direction of, securing the relationship. Sometimes doing the bare minimum is what you wanted to do, and that's all that you can love. But don't ever assume that your relationship is ever going to prosper and go to this level by not giving it 100%. You can't give something 25% and expect gold, diamonds, and platinums out of the situation. You're gonna get what you give in. You can't expect anything more than that. And a key to a relationship is making sure that you don't have unrealistic expectations. Expectations are definitely a relationship killer. I think the easiest way to become disappointed in the person that you lay down next to, or the person that you see every day. And watching others or comparing your relationship to other individuals is never the right move, because like I said last week, 90% of the time or 80%, 50% of the time, what people allow you to see is the representation of who they want to be or who they want you to think they, and comparing yourselves to who people are in their relationship or what leads you to believe their relationship is should never be the controlling factor or the deciding factor of what you do with a relationship. I have watched miserable people try to dictate what others should do in their relationship because they're not happy in theirs, but they'll tell you that it works for them. But on the reverse side or the flip side of things, their relationship was doomed to start. And I think loyalty is super duper important, and definitely in a relationship. Just love and be loyal. I think loyalty comes before, because without loyalty, won't be love. And it's a wonderful thing. And speaking of that, I always like to get it into my homie Big Feeve, who one of the dopest songs that I've heard in a long time. So it's talking about falling in love and wanting to give that person you with, cherish them, and shower them with. And it's not true if that's the person you with. I don't think it's true. Or a trick. I don't know. Anything's possible. But let's get into this. My man Big Feeve feel like treat the queens, y'all. And queens, treat your man like a king. Only deserve it though.
Hey, she can do that. Cause she did it. Yep.
Wait a minute, I truthfully admit it. Never thought I'd see the time of my life when I'm committed. Big Feeve ball to the game, I run the city. Bad women toss my name like a prison. I ain't got time for the hate, I move quick. Money bag locked deep in the safe, I drop bricks. Make a woman buck when being, I'm never average. That she go telling her friends cause I'm a savage. Big Feeve falling in love, y'all can have it. Now I'm talking family and marriage for 30 carats. It's nothing like finding a woman that you can cherish. Sexy mama truly deserved to live life. Black queen, truly amazed, what can I say? Now you catch me boarding the plane with an upgrade. 400 grand when we land in France. She gon' shop till she drop when I'm waving that fast.
It made me feel like drop 100 grand a month on your fashion. It made me Giving you the access code to my mansion. You make me feel like you're my queen and I'm your king. You make me feel like buying that big fat diamond ring.
Your measures, your treasures. 38, 36 has been a pleasure. 26 in the waist mean hold on forever. BTW, I just wanna cuddle you. You the dream team, so I don't need to huddle you. Call me every second, you can never be a bugaboo. Sexy in my Rolls Royce, keep a ninja loving you. I just wanna stack it when a ninja walking next to you. I know your worth, I felt your hurt. The mother thoughts can last when you come first. Can't wait to show you off in the family church with the extravagant hat and the matching skirt. St. Laurent boots with the Moai purse. Classy and foreverness, sexy on the highs list. Hotter than a bowl of grits sitting on my honor list. I just wanna let you know this decision was unanimous.
You make me feel like drop 100 grand a month on your fashion. You make me feel like giving you the access code to my mansion. You make me feel like you're my queen and I'm your king. You're my queen.
Well, you got your pretty diamonds and you got your fancy clothes and your chauffeur drives your car. You let everybody know, but don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire.
Burn a nigga, I burn cats. Slap the shit out of niggas, flip your lids cap. You're out of your league, fish out of water. Bar this man till you leave you in a total slaughter. I don't discriminate, anybody could get it. Under dick like a shovel, can you dig it? Put a fork in these clowns, these dudes is finished. I confess to the murder, homie, I did it. You plus me would never equal math, but you against I guaranteed I blast. Bully foot motherfuckers with kicks in your ass. Don't associate with garbage niggas, do a song I pass. I can't relate or demonstrate or whack niggas straight or fabricate. Keep talking that talk, get terminated on sight. Jokes get ill for tonight. I'm throwing with the hammer, you gonna feel my mic block. Bullet sides of door knockers, feel 1,000 deaths when I drop it.
Your pretty diamonds and you got your fancy clothes and your chauffeur drives your car. You let everybody know, but don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire.
Hand said to get him, so I'ma get him. Switch cheese your body with hoes, bullets will fill him. Only Lord knows when I get him, I'ma end him. This is an actual fact, I'm not kidding, call me Chucky. This is child's play with the bars. Jukes, diamonds, razor blade, give you permanent scars. You soft like Charmin tissue, but you swear you hard. Roundhouse bitch, niggas right through sheetrock walls. Don't play with me, 'cause I'm nothing to play with. Devo uppercut, you getting that facelift. JU double X diamonds, I stay grinding. This is it, this is now understand. It's perfect timing and that time it is now. And it ain't no backtracking. And this is real life, no scripts and no acting. The best of the best, I'm on my grind. They call me diamond 'cause I shine block. Bullets rain, nigga, who shot ya? Feel 1,000 deaths when I drop ya.
Your pretty diamonds and you got your your fancy clothes, and your chauffeur drives your car. You let everybody know, but don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire.
Russ, let me talk to him. Yeah. Badass with an attitude. Yeah. Leah win. Uptown boogie down Bronx, bitch. Uptown. Nigga, don't forget it again. Heard all these bitches wanna fuck with me now. Nah, keep the same energy. CEO, head honcho, Empress, president. Whenever you addressing me, 2-seater skirt in my whip. Drop the top like I'm showing off my tits. Got a crazy nigga that'll pop with a clip. When they hit the target, a hopscotch on the dick. Man down. You're not about the action, you're a noun. Calm my vibes, they hate when I come back around. Make a hot head hoe simmer down. And they know it now, bitch. Number one next to you, zeros. Call me a 10. I am God's, and the next to you, weak hoes. Look at my flex, yeah. I will always be lethal. Why they so vexed? Word to me that I'm going beast mode. That's why they fret, yeah. If a bitch try to get loco, on our face, Timberland logo. Don't let up until we see rojo. Say no names, no more free promo. Shh, I said what I said. You imagine nigga all in my DMs. He know this pussy top tier. He wanna eat it, then leave with me all in his beard. You don't compare, I make him bust quick. Pussy so fat, look like a tuck dick. Waist on snatching thighs is dumb thick. Eyeliner sharp and cut a bum bitch. Shaking in they denim, 'cause I'm spitting words like venom. Leah got these hoes feeling paranoid, but with no delay to switch blade. Turn your face and your J's to some corduroys. Number one next to you, zeros. Call me a 10. I am God's, and the next to you, weak hoes. Look at my flex, yeah. I will always be lethal. Why they so vexed? Word to me that I'm going beast mode. That's why they fret, yeah. Number one next to you, zeros. Call me a 10. I am God's, and the next to you, weak hoes. Look at my flex, yeah. I will always be lethal. Why they so vexed? Word to me that I'm going beast mode. That's why they fret, yeah. It's Leo win. I know they really mad now. They like really motherfucking mad, you know? Killing these hoes. They like, I know they mad at feeling up. I know they mad at singing bitches really fucking killing them. Nah, let me stop. I'm done on these niggas.
Real like shit. I can feel it in the air, but my vision's accurate. I can shower look just like a fashion tip. The Fendi stacks is automatic, semi-long. My city's moving wrong, but I still want my state down. South to the north is central. My state is official. South to the north to the central. My state is official. I've been sitting in the alleyway waiting for the fiends to stop by. North Jersey City, bound to hear shots fly. Robbery, the murder, that's a good day. When you hear about a nigga die, niggas look the other way. Black lives matter, niggas die every day. OG's fooling kept under the shade tree. I can't believe I'm from the city, but the city raised me. I ran from the police, the beat didn't phase me. Brothers, 3 sisters, your cousins too. Moms had the worst life, still moved from shop right. I sold drugs my whole life, didn't know the way it ran, but they family from eating that cold rice. You know I had to pay the price. My pops wasn't never there, but when he was around, was that Christmas wife of the mama dead, saying everything was gonna be alright. But then he tripped and bounced out the same night. I feel it in the air, but my vision more accurate. I can see how it look. Just fashion tipping, Fendi stacks and all automatically long. My city's wrong, but I still live with my state on. South to the central. My state's official.
State official.
South to the to the central, my state is official.
My state is born and raised the brain, speaking math, people population. Full of money, full of love, full of motivation. And for the haters, that whole other situation. I send the troops that we do it with no hesitation. Me and Fetty, they on the mission, and the scheme complete. I see a vision where my refund knows I need it. Strange, I was tough, never ask why. Just move on with your plans, let it pass by. And if you don't blame it on that middle. Get up, and make it right and go and get out of there. I think this all black always been hate the proof. The shooting fit dog, I gave the shoot to you. I gave the blocks every day with my same crew. That's super rhymes, Ted Bundy, y'all know how I do. Bullshit, street life, money roll dice under the street life. Okay, I keep it to the streets, I ain't gotta think twice. I keep my streets, I ain't gotta twice. I keep to the streets, I ain't gotta think twice. Yeah, if I I'm a one stop line. My city streets, I ain't gotta think twice. Keep my city streets, so I ain't gotta think twice. Keep my city streets, so I ain't gotta think twice. Yeah, 566, almost stop line.
I get it in the head, my vision's more accurate. I know you how it looks, just like a fashion tip me ready to the dawn. Order me long, my city's long, but I still want my state to shine. South to the north, to the central, my state is official. My state is official. South to the north, central, my state is official. My state is official.
Yeah. We back, y'all, man. It's your boy Prophet Pete, and it was just to taste it to the streets, man. Fetty Stacks, my city official, man. Yo, you got to make sure you follow Fetty Stacks, and the j is right there. My city if you Fetty Stacks feature black, man. You got to make sure that you check out that music, support those that support you, and just keep it moving, man. And you know, we got Lady Low in the building a little later. We're going to talk about her latest release. We definitely going to get to this music and her journey to get into where she's been, what she's been through, the trials and tribulations, and how, you know, regardless of what obstacles are in front of you, you keep pushing forward. The only time you lose is when you give up. You gotta fight, man. We're resilient. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep fighting. You just gotta keep moving on. And one thing that I have realized through all the things that I've done in my life, that as soon as you give up, you have lost. But as soon as you decide you push forward, you have automatically made yourself a win that situation. Because easiest thing to do is to give up. The hardest thing to do is to keep pushing and fighting, and we need to fight. We need to fight for us. We need to fight for humanity. Trust and believe. You know, especially nowadays, and it just seems so easy to just lose yourself in your day-to-day, or just lose yourself in substance abuse, or just literally lose your mind and have a psychotic break. And I know we'll talk about those things too much in our culture, in our neighborhoods, within our families, but we need to understand that it can happen to us, and it's not just a white thing. Everybody thing it's a human thing. It's a person thing, and you know, there's nothing wrong with seeking help and speaking to those that may have a little knowledge than you or may have been through something similar. But sometimes you got to take all their advice, because, you know, like I said earlier, every situation is a little different. And just because that's their path and that's their story doesn't necessarily mean that story is yours. But there are some gems and some jewels you can take away from the stories that you hear. And, you know, be selective in the information that you choose to build on and what you're moving forward with. And with that being said, I got a little taste of that Lady Low unit joint for y'all that we gonna talk about a little later. So here we go, y'all. This Lady Low, the unit.
Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. tick-tock. I'm like a fiend in the night. Ain't no flip-flop. Unless I wanna beat you at night. You can ride my way. I'm a tsunami tonight. You can ride my way. Trying to get to city now. I'ma hit the ground like a running man. Secure the bag with rubber bands. Money so long, I'm the rubber man. You can bend me back like a rubber band. I ain't gon' pop, that's your game plan. Eating rappers up, Pac-Man. Neck so cold, snowman. Put the fam on, it's the floor plane. Wait till you see my whole unit. Finna be naked, just do it. Watch the whole crew pursue it. Top of the trust, we knew it. Watch how my cash flow. Watch Lady Low blow. Don't get split like a Dutch rolled up that smoke. That's how Lady Low blow. Watch how my cash flow. Watch Lady Low blow. Don't get split like a Dutch rolled up that smoke. That's how Lady Low blow. Now they all high up the contact. Smoking that good, matter of fact. I'm Van Gogh, Starry Night. Low shining star, city bright.
All I see is money when I wake up, all I see is God when I bake up, you're not on your grind, get your cake up, nigga fall in line like a shape up, when you see me, see the unit, I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, if I got my shot, I'ma shoot it, all I see is money when I wake up, all I see is God when I bake up, you're not on your grind, get your cake up, nigga fall in line like a shape up, when you see me, see the unit, I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, if I got my shot, I'ma shoot it,
all I see is money when I wake up. Money come in while I sleep. All I see is sky when I bake up. Niggas want chief like me. Bet they can't do it like I do it. Fake niggas in too deep. Lying every line of the music. Acting like the real don't see. I've been on the block harassed by the cops. I see people shot, so stop. You ain't from the block, you just need to stop claiming you something you not. You never sling rocks, seen the dope spot or even been seen with a Glock. You claim that you're hot, stream say you're not. I'm just saying stop. Saucy every time when I come through. Stop a nigga breathing, cold blue. Everything you speaking, old news. Been killing beats, old school. Got my whole team in front of me. BLM salute. Got my whole team in front of me. This ain't nothing new. Bottom of the pit, I've been there. Belly of the beast, I swim there. Climbing these charts, I'ma get there. Been on my grind, I swear. People don't know what I go through. People don't know what low do. Don't make me mad, I'll show you. Low old school, yes.
All I see is money when I wake up, all I see is sky when I bake up, you're not on your grind, get your cake up, nigga fall in line like a shape up, when you see me, see the unit, I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, if I got my shot, I'ma shoot it, all I see is money when I wake up, all I see is sky when I bake up, you're not on your grind, get your cake up, bitch, you fall in line like a shape up, when you see me, see the unit, I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, if I got my shot, I'ma shoot it,
Yeah, y'all, and we back. We got Lady Low in the build. We about to shit up. We about to get into this because she is no stranger to the situation here. Shut up, Low. How you doing?
Gang, boy.
Yeah, we here. Yo, swimming in the belly of the beach. That's what you be doing?
That's what I be doing, bro.
Swimming it. That's gonna be my new joint when I'm out. Yeah, that's gonna be it, right?
That's like army style.
Yeah, yo, that's it. Oh, oh yeah, yo, this definitely sound great. I'm telling you, but you know, always been a fan. Definitely got the ball. Your delivery, I think, is just so aggressive. You kind of scare me.
You know, and people, I've heard that over and over again, and it's like I'm the nicest person in the world. Like you really got to get to know me.
That's what all the aggressive people say.
But that's what that music does, man. When I'm trying to get my point across, listen.
Well, yeah, you make people listen. You can like you all the maneuvers of a serial killer. Like, yo, this is like the before I throw you in feet and then come it. Like you got all the moves. I'm scared of you. I'm scared of you. But you know, it's been a little while since you've been on the show, and I know you got some updates, stories to tell, and talk to us.
Well, I got this new project out. It's called The Reintroduction of Lady Low, and you know, that project was created because people sleeping on me, you know what I mean? And so I had to put together like some of the favorites from the previous albums, as well as some new stuff that people have not ever heard. And I had to put that out, and it's going crazy numbers. I put it out April 29th was the release date. And you know, this is May 19th, and I'm at 50,000.
So you got people playing the music. And I think that, you know, because the music that you make and the caliber is being put out, that people are going to gravitate to it regardless of. And actually, it doesn't matter if, you know, you put some old thing on the project and got some things on there. The way you put together your music is timeless. So it's not the project, some of the old stuff is gonna sound all new to everybody that hears it.
Absolutely. That's why I named it the reintroduction of Lady Low. Me and my team.
Yeah. And your team is always in front of you, right? You got all the hits in, right? You got all the hitters, man. I'm not really getting this. I'm the nice person you could ever meet thing. I'm not getting it. I'm sorry. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. But I know it's there. I know it's there. I know it's. You can't fake a nice person.
I am a nice person. See my smile? Man, I love making music, man. And, you know, I love making music not just for myself, but for my fans. And the music that I make has substance to it. You know, it's not just mumble rapping or just talking about bitches, hoes, and money. And it's bigger than that. It's life, you know. And it's a message that I want people to take away from.
Yeah, and I definitely get that. But would you ever just, you know, playing around maybe, or just to put it out there, maybe come out a mumble type track, or, you know, something like that outside of what people know you do on the regular?
Well, I'm gonna say no, only because I can do a mumble track. But if people don't understand what you're saying, what's the sense?
Yeah.
What's the sense?
Well, look, I'm a firm believer in bars, right? If you don't have bars, I don't think that you should be standing in front of a microphone. That's just what I think, because you know, music is used to kind of not necessarily set a mood, or kind of keep you in the mood that you might be in or whatever, or get you thinking in a certain way or feeling a certain way. If listening to yeah, and no offense to the yeahs out there, because that's what y'all do, and at the time I don't understand what you're saying, because I think I got older, but you know, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't. Sorry, it just doesn't work. But hey, my kids listen to it, and I'll be wondering what be going through your mind all day. I wonder they just yeah and shit. I don't.
What they're really listening to is the beat and just the sound over the beat. So you don't even have to say words. But you know, that's like scat. You know how the scat, you know, back in the day, they was like Sub-Zero, and it's like
you just you're like yo, I have no idea what it said, but you know what? That was dope. And then they start walking the street doing. I get it. And I guess because they just listen to the sound and the beat, it's easy for them to process. I guess I don't know. I guess it's simple. You're just listening to it, just like a baby. Basically, you know, they get attracted to sound, and the first, you know, ma and pa or mom and dad is like the
Right.
that they say because it's typically like more like a noise than anything else. So I guess it's easy to learn. Hey. Hey, happy belated birthday, by the way.
My birthday is, well, yeah, I mean, that was in December.
Right, yeah. So happy belated. I haven't seen you in a while.
Okay, well, thank you.
In a while, right? But it's coming up again, right? Because
When I saw I was gonna be on here, I was like, "Yo, let's go!" I was on that joint before, like, "Let's go." I've grown so much, and I mean, I know, you know, there's always room for growth, you know, especially when it comes to music, you know.
yeah. So what areas would you say you've grown in the last time that we were on this show?
Writing, the ability to write to not only my life experience, but I could take what you tell me. If you tell me a story about your life, I can take and write it, and everybody would think it's mine.
Mm.
Except, you know, even, you know, I mean, of course, substituting the he for she, but
yeah,
they would think it's mine.
Yeah, and you know, how did you get? What was the process to get there?
What was the
process to you to you know develop your writing more?
Just constantly writing and thinking about like storytelling, like that hasn't changed with me, and I don't think it ever will change. And so I write. I write stories, like I story write. So it makes it easier for people to follow and then be like, damn, wait, did she just say this? Hold on, they rewind it back. But my process is listening to a whole genre of music, you know, rock. Like I have a song, it's not on a project, but the next project, like I got a rock song, you know, with crazy guitar in it. And, you know, I got some inspirational songs, but just listening to, like I said, a whole genre of music and different artists and R&B, and that's what inspired me to really do hip hop is R&B mixed with rap. That's what I really like to do, and I got reggae coming out.
Oh, well, you know, we definitely need the R&B and the rap thing going on. To me, that is my favorite combination of music. I love it.
Too.
One of my most favorite songs or tracks that were put together was "You All I Need" by Mary J. and Method. That was like the one introduced me and like just caught me, and after that I've never let go of it. And even it was Jodeci and Wu-Tang with the I think it was Freak Me. Was it Freak Me? I think it was Freak Me. And Ghostface at the end, Raekwon was getting. Oh, forget that was just. Forget. It's just amazing. But definitely ended in this whole reggae situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You got to tell us a little more about that.
Well, I was introduced to a reggae guy. His name is Cass Keys on it. And I was introduced to him from a guy named Lagazi, King Lagazi. King Lagazi is out of Africa.
Okay.
And he has a huge following. And so a friend of mine who knows King Lagazi linked us up. So we had a conversation. And, you know, the only song that I have kind of close to reggae is a song that I done, but it's not to me. Like my son is half Jamaican because his father is Jamaican. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it was like pulling teeth to get my son to sing on this track. And, you know, he did. It's out there. It's on all streams, you know. And it's called, I got so many songs. Jeez Louise. But anyway, nonetheless. And so I met with this guy, Caskeys on it. And he's been sending me beats and, reggae beats. And I forgot what they call it in Africa. But I can tell that he's not Jamaican, even though he kind of sounds it a little bit. Because I wanted him to remake, the girl named, it's an old school, Shelly Thunder. And she say, sometimes I might forget, cool from get, cool. Sometimes I might forget, follow me. Sometimes I might forget. Okay, so I said, take that beat, recreate it, bring it into the 2021.
Mm-hmm.
I need something hard, but reggae. And so I'm thinking about getting a couple of people, reggae artists, to actually sing on it, and then I rap.
And that's definitely one of those combinations because I'm definitely a big reggae fan as well. I got out of my grinding in when I was a young boy, the reggae. So it brings back a lot of memories.
Absolutely. But I'm from New York, so what it is.
You know how those parties used to be. Yeah, definitely.
Basement.
Yeah, there would be only like 2 Jamaicans. Everybody else was everything else. 2 Jamaicans, the whole party, but that's all they played, and it was great. It was great. It was definitely a mixing of cultures that made it wonderful. I think that's awesome. But I can't wait for the release of the track. So when do you think the actual projected release date for this particular track?
Well, right now I can't even give you a release date because how my team operates is we finish strong with this mixtape that's doing crazy numbers, and we only in phase 1.
Mm-hmm.
And so once we are in phase 2, which should be mid-June,
okay,
then phase 2 takes on a whole nother level. I'm talking about like right now I already have 2 major artists, one from MMG and one from Mobb Deep. Want to do, these are new artists on these labels, and wanting to do a song with me. And so I don't know how they are with reggae, so I once we start picking the next track, because I have plenty of them, please believe me, plenty like smashes, and but this album just wasn't they ain't ready. Let me just say that they not.
So on this current project, how many tracks do you have on the
current one is 15.
15. So
it's on Audio Mac.
Right. So you didn't give them a little bit. Like you really was like, this is the reintroduction of Low. And
absolutely.
If you don't get it after this, I don't know what to tell you, because I'm giving you 15 bangers.
Word.
That you just gonna have to play over and over and over again.
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest with you, I play them over and over again. Like I just sit on Audio Mac, to be honest with you, when I'm home from work or, just chilling and want to relax, because that whole thing is a vibe. You get your little weed, or you get your cigar or whatever, get your little sippy sip, your little drink, and sit back. I promise you, it's a whole vibe. A whole vibe.
And we got 2 of the tracks off that project that we definitely go for the people.
Oh, bet.
Yeah, and
you doing your homework, okay?
Yeah. Of course. All right, we got Tipsy, and we got Underrated.
Yeah.
So which one would you like to get into?
You know, they both fire. But the difference between the two is underrated is like I'm just going in because people think I'm underrated. Like they don't see me. So I had to let them see me and hear me on this one. On Tipsy, that's more of a song with a chorus, you know, hook and everything. And again, that's just like that's another vibe where you just sitting on the beach, you know, or whatever, and that joint just start. You with your boys, and you play that, and they're like, oh, trying to get to see that. What you trying to do? Trying to get to see, you know. So they're two different songs, but they both are.
Being tipsy is always great. I think it's always, you know, getting drunk. You might forget what's going on or whatever, you know. So tipsy is always good. You definitely enjoy it better. But I think what we're going to do is you're going to underrated first, because I want the people to understand why you shouldn't be underestimated nor underrated in a situation, especially, you know, since we played the unit for them, and you was borderline psychopath killer in that one. So I really want them to really hear it. Okay. But I can't wait. I can't wait for the visuals. I can't wait for those to come out on these joints so we can play people and pop off.
Oh yeah, the movie's dropping too so okay, I didn't even mention that. I'm glad you said that. So for the album, the reintroduction of Lady Low, we've already shot the movie. It's in the process of being edited, and it's so much. So it's in the process of being edited. It's a movie. And so if they didn't hear all the songs, you know, if they missed out, and then you know, someone say, "Yo, did you hear the introduction, the reintroduction, Layla?" Nah, nigga, she got the movie out. Where were you? You know, so the movie's gonna drop sometime in either late June to early July.
All right, so we talking about 7 weeks, 8 weeks, like 7 weeks from now. Oh, so it's about to go down. So the length of the movie, how long is it?
I don't know.
So, but roundabout, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, hour.
Probably about an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Most.
Yeah.
I would say, because all the tracks are about, if you play the tracks back to back, they are about 46 minutes, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then so, you know, the movie and the different scenes along with the tracks, and you'll see some live performances of me, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, so we going into this underrated. So introduce yourself and introduce this for the people.
Yo, what's good, family? You already know who it is. Lady Low is in the building. WEMS, my man, Prophet Radio, New York City, stand up.
Yeah.
Birth the Beast, New York. Check out Underrated. You know what I'm talking about.
Why so many people hate Lady Low? I don't know. I can't stand it.
It's skipping.
The hyper rap artists in the industry today. The only difference is not sock. I refuse to sign. I got my own name. I'm a first entertainment.
It's skipping.
Appreciate it. Got these that heat went in the booth. My voice, semi-baritone. My grace through your speakers. Good as blown. Make comatose. When I spit this, I'm about my biz, son. In the streets. And if you see me, you a customer. I'm a hustler that make ends meet. Respect. Keep banging in your cheek. Got a knock-knee chick. Get old. Hope. It's like a hand glove when you hear the they show you love. DC in my blood, let me bleed. New York City, I bleed to death if I don't get the chance, cause my soul lies deep in this music. I got a different mind frame. Catch my drift, all these worldwide gifts. Bless every household like Christmas. If you miss me, put me on your wish list. I will perform, I made it. On native, in the country I roam, or the countries I tour, or any place, except Lady Low is how I've grown. Metaphors in my brain cells keep me killing any microphone. I'm not a band, I don't steal my swag, so keep calling, regurgitate. I don't care. When in the building, it's my birthday. Pop, low flow, love of a birth in the game. Let's go. I got smoke rollers, we smokers, niggas that was spark on your ride. I got the metal pusher. Don't push me. It releases when you push too far. Got crowd participants. Microphone gone. I'm in the distance. Don't need a hook. All I need is track shoes. Running rap to these rapping ass fool shit.
Yeah. And
so to me, it sounded like it was just skipping all over the place.
Oh, no, it was playing straight on this end. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was going straight. But yo, I look like I'm scared of you. Do you? I'm scared of you. So you DC, and you know in DC.
I'm from New York.
I know you from New York, but you out of DC now?
No, I live in Roanoke now. Roanoke, Virginia.
Oh, it's like further down. That's like far. I don't know.
Further south.
Yeah, what, South Virginia?
Yeah, like I'm trying to think what like Lynchburg, Virginia, like Bogota, I'm in.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I know you like I don't know.
How are you from Baltimore?
Oh shit! Like that's like Maryland, like 4 hours.
4 hours? Oh, so yeah, kind of far. You got a little different. But one thing I appreciate about your music is that you don't sound like anyone, right? So
I heard that.
So you have your unique style, your unique sound, and your delivery is just yours. Like it's definitely just yours. So
thank you.
There's not even compare you to anyone.
Well, a lot of people, when I started doing music, a lot of people say they compare me to MC Light. They say I sound like MC Light. I've even heard that I sound like Mystical.
Mystical.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting.
And do you know Cool and Dre?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cool from Cool and Dre heard he has this thing called Beat Talk Tuesday, and so I sent him the unit, and he was listening to it, and he was like, yeah, female, and then he was like, oh, I gotta put this on the big speakers. He was in his studio at the time. He got up, he was dancing. It's on my Instagram page. He was dancing to the boards behind him. Started playing with them, mixing them, and like it was crazy. But he said that I remind him of a female version of Busta Rhymes. I said, wow, what a compliment.
Yeah, because Busta's been doing it for a very long time, and he's another one that you can't compare him to anyone. He's his own. He's in his own box. He's in his own zone. He's in the league by himself.
And no disrespect to MC Light, that was definitely a huge compliment as well. But they said I'm like the MC Light of, at that time, it was the MC Light of the 20th century.
Because yeah, and she was, I would say she was a little more, I wouldn't say in comparison to the other female rappers during that time, she was the one that seemed to be a little more aggressive with her lyrics, like more upfront, more forward with it.
Mm-hmm.
Where she stood out for, you know, who she was and what she said.
Right. She was hot back in the day, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Her beats was crazy.
Yeah. So that's what I ask you. How is the actual beat selection go for you?
I get people sending me beats, which is fantastic. My man A. Star, he's definitely top on my list that sends me beats. And, you know, they know that, you know, I'm gonna utilize the beats. But I'm very picky with beats. I really am very, very picky with beats. And I felt better once I seen the making of Jay-Z Black Album. And how Timbaland was like, oh man, this guy's so picky, man. He don't like anything. You know, and then that one to brush the dirt off your shoulder or whatever. And he was like, he was like, you know, and that's kind of how I am too. I gotta hear something for me. You know, and I tell producers, like, don't take it no type of way. It's just not for me. And like the unit, for example, my wife was like, I was like, I can't really write to this. This is kind of, I don't know, kind of out of my lane. And my wife said, this is in your lane. You are driving in that lane. Step out of your box and write to it. And I just started, you know, that's what I was like, clock go tick-tock. I'm feeling in the night.
Yeah, well, you definitely drove that lane. You was in an 18-wheeler truck, and you done bulldozed your way down that lane with that unit.
Thank you.
That's my favorite joints. Definitely, you know. And you know, one day I'm gonna ask you to take a ride at range.
Take a what?
The Range Rover. We gonna go ride around in the Range Rover or something.
What's up? Bet.
And split Dutches and dancing and all that. That's what we gonna do. We gonna swim in the belly. We're gonna be doing all types of stuff, right? Because hey, so music is great. Now I remember briefly, when we was talking, there was some situations that was in the works, you know, that you really don't want to speak on. Has anything happened with you industry wise in the time from the last time we spoke till now?
Well, it's still a struggle for a female artist to get in the game. I'm okay, you know, the age that I am now, I'm okay with it. You know, I'm just going to continue to make music until God calls me home. There are no more situations. I don't even stress over situations. And just like, you know, I just let my team handle everything. Everything goes to them. You know, if anybody want to do features, you know, everything's a charge now. You know, where I used to do features for free. But now that I'm dropping these bombs, and now, you know, everybody wants me to do features, and it's like, you should have got me when it was free. You know, I'm bigger now. I'm way bigger now, and I have to really, really let that sink, because sometimes it's still kind of a little, you know. And like when I go out, I mean, even today when I go out, people in this area have heard my music, seen me perform. I performed here in Roanoke for Mr. Cheeks. I opened up for him. His ass got up on the stage and was taking the camera and going around behind me like, you know, and then he sat down and he was like, you know, cheering me on. And so after I performed, I was like the true opening act for him. And after I performed, you know, he came on the stage. So I started to exit the stage. And then everybody started tapping me. It was like, yo. And I was like, what? You know? And they're like, oh. So he was like, yo, come here, Lady Love. And I said, oh, shit, okay. So I went back, you know, on stage and, you know, he just was talking to the crowd about how talented I am. And you know, it was just definitely a blessing. So, yeah. It was hot.
You know, situations like that, I know they can definitely just feel surreal. When you're in them, you're like, is this really happening?
Right.
Like, no, he didn't just call me back on stage. Like, nah.
Right. That's exactly how I felt.
But you know, it's, you know, that's supposed to show you that hard and dedication does pay off.
Facts.
And you know, charging for features, just going to show you, hey, look, I put this work in, and now you gotta pay to play. Before we was just we was playing around in the samples. Now it's a different story.
Absolutely.
Now you
got.
got.
I tell my friends, it ain't no love loss.
Nah.
It is what it is. You know, even when they come to my studio, I charge them $25 an hour. People like, man, you better charge them $50 an hour. How much time did you put in mixing and mastering? And I was like, nah, still gonna be affordable.
Yeah. You know, and I think one of the reasons why you are that way is because of the passion for the music game itself.
And always teaching and want everybody to grow. You know, because some people want to stay in the streets, and I'm trying to introduce them to the industry.
Yeah.
And so they just take beats off of YouTube and start selling them, and you know, on all major platforms. I'm like, whoa, bro, did they give you permission? Did you lease it? Nah, I smacked it off you. You can't do that, man. That's not your music. And then you make a profit from it. Can't do that, man. So I just try to educate them on, you know, before you put it on all major platforms. I had a dude say, I ain't made no money yet for my album. And I said, well, are you with BMI? Nah. Sound Exchange? Ain't. No. Nielsen? No. That's why you ain't making
because nobody it's not reported. You're not getting royalty check. Like, and you know, I think that, you know, it's so important that, you know, you do take time out to teach those that are really interested in learning, because I've, you know, dealing with a lot of artists. Everybody wants to be in the game. Nobody wants to know how the game works, and not understanding how you really make money from it and what is needed and the process that goes along with it, right? Registering with BMI, if I'm not mistaken, BMI is free to register your music, and you got to pay. I think one of them you have to pay for, but you know, this ASCAP, like I said, and you know, it's nothing getting your music registered. It just takes the time. You know, you gotta take a little bit about your day, but of course, it's not something that you can go and brag about. So I guess it's not something that is glorified to them, so they just choose not to do it. But whatever, but they don't realize that they hurting themselves in the long run.
Well, I mean, if you want to get paid for work, you gotta work, right?
Yeah. Well,
if you want to get paid for your music, you gotta work.
You gotta put that work in, no matter how little or minute or how uninterested you are in doing it. You got, and I think one thing that is missing in the game, especially with these new artists, is they do not tag their music correctly. The metadata, everything is all the way off, and I'm like, you can spin your music, but I don't know how to report it. Like, who am I reporting? who am I reporting? Because there's no information within the track that I can use to identify your music.
Right.
So there's a lot of things missing. A lot of things missing. And I'm glad that you took time out, being the full smiley person that you are, and you're teaching these people about the industry, right?
I'm the good guy, man. I'm the good guy.
Yeah. but good. And I think that, $12 an hour for a studio session, I don't think that's bad.
And I mix and master.
So it works out, but there may be some people that don't appreciate it, but there's that will definitely remember you and everything you taught them and everything you brought to the table. And Lady Low is multi-layered when it comes to what he does. You're not just an artist.
Man, when I had my album release party, people were like, what these mixed and I have to say the order was crazy. Because what I did was I'm always willing to give back to other artists. That's just me. Regardless of how mean you think I am. No. But I'm always willing to give back. And so, I got concert series 1 and concert series 2 it's on YouTube. Just Google Lady Low concert series 1 and then Lady Low concert series 2. So concert series 2, I had a range of, I used songs for concert series 2 where guys were, I had features. And I, at the end of my concert, I called them all up on stage and, gave them the mic, introduce yourself, tell them where to find you. Because that's just who I am. So when I did my album release party, which was crazy, a lot of them came and I told them before when I knew I was doing the album release party, I reached out to a lot of artists and I said, send me at least 2 to 3 songs because I'm going to play for the whole hour. I'm going to play just your music, just all the independent artist music. And some people didn't even send me nothing. And then they send it to me like the day of. And I'm like, you got to prepare for stuff like this. You can't just send it to me and expect me to squeeze it in. You have no idea how many of those songs, probably all of them, that I had to mix again and just send it through mastering. Mix with the volume and then send it through the mastering program I had. It was crazy. It was like low volume, like you could barely hear it. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was crazy. But, they were happy. They all came out. And, I played their songs. I put them in the order I wanted. Had the DJ spinning them and stuff like that. Like, I seen some of them was like, oh, that's my song. And they was just like singing it. So their friends was like, oh, it was just love. It was love that night. And then after that hour, then it was straight an hour for my whole mixtape. Uninterrupted. It was bananas.
Yes, and concert series 1 and 2 is definitely on the YouTube channel. And if I'm mistaken, I watched concert series 1, which is about 30 minutes. It's, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's broken into 2 sections, right? Yeah, see, so I watched it, right? I pay attention. I did what I had to do. See, so Prophet Pete was there. I wasn't there at the time. I was there and straight after the fact because as I watched it.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So hopefully the sound plays better on your end this time. But I definitely want to get into the tipsy.
Yeah, even while you talk.
Oh, you keep on freezing.
See?
Yeah, you keep on freezing on my. I'm looking at you like.
Well,
I'm just saying. I'm telling you. Why? The next time you see me, I'm gonna be like this for real. Like, oh, yo. I'm telling you.
my wife was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "Swimming, man,
Swimming with the elbows out, because when you're going through the crowd, you got just that's
when you're in the belly of the beast, man, you're on the bottom, man. You gotta just like the army man in the grass.
That's it. You gotta make it all the way.
They don't see you.
They gotta make it all the way. So, yo, introduce.
So stupid.
So go ahead, introduce Tipsy, reintroduce yourself, let them know what's going on with this track.
Oh my God. Yo, what's up, family? You know what it is, man. It's Lady Low in the mother building. I don't know if I can curse, but anyway, I want to introduce to y'all Tipsy, one of the songs off of the reintroduction of Lady Low, available on audiomac.com. Just Google Lady Low, search Lady Low, and you got it. Tipsy, ladies and gentlemen, sit back and relax. Let's go for the ride.
Trying to get it tonight. Try to get to see tonight. Trying to get to see tonight. Trying to get to see tonight. Got my mind changing, a different direction. I'm trying to party now. Leave alone in the face. Status I'm carrying, but no claiming. Wanna give a drink on? Who can really be blended? I'm at the bar. Please, can I get service? I shot a down. Who the old just to scratch the surface? Let me get a Long Island, whole sour, add a Sprite. Trying to get it tonight. Got a little change, like the dimes around me, but I got a queen, never disrespect the boundary. I'm trying to drink, I fall out. I'd rather drink till the scenery go up and down. Where my people all at? Put your glasses up. Drinks on the house. You gotta buy that song. Relaxation is necessary. You never look at life as long as we return home. Trying to get it to see tonight. Trying to get to see tonight. Trying to see tonight. Trying to get to see tonight. Hey, cock blockers while I'm sitting on the beach. Sip a little Henny, feel a tingle in my feet. They snapping flicks, get a rapper tune. At a Kodak, dude, stop blocking my. There's no bricks around me. Stop braid up public housing. Got the natty, I know nothing change about me. I'm a humble, but nobody cared about me. No radio play, I'm doing real good with it. Mr. D, make my song on extended play. While we chilling on the island, drinking Long Islands. Smoking good with my friend from Montego Bay. All the smoke air make me feel some way. An illusion, please help me find my way. Been a late my mind, but it's being like some. Is it real or the walking dead? I'ma keep drinking till my eyes red. Yeah. Trying to get to see tonight. I get to see tonight. Trying to get to see tonight. Trying to get to see tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get tipsy tonight. That's what I'm gonna do. I never I'm just saying,
I beat you to it.
I know you just drinking Gatorade. You're drinking. You definitely beat me to it. And this goes back to what I'm saying before about the music and the vibe, just the vibe of the track music. How it just you in the mood. like gets you in the mood, gets you. It's like you're like the Pied Piper, just like you're gonna have a drink tonight. John, that's it. They're like that's just one of the things. The unit make me want to go out, go drive around out the truck on somebody. That's what that make me want to do. Like, and underrated is like, yo, you don't know who I am. Like you don't know who I am. Like like I don't know what's wrong with you. You don't know who I am. You gonna have that. You know what? I'm a and that's it, right? That's the way those tracks made me feel. Like definitely made me feel or Ball Oceans, right? Definitely, or Ego or something, or my cheese bowl, whatever it is, but definitely made me feel away. Right. It definitely made me feel away. And the energy and just the way it's laid down, and to me it's perfect that you do mix and master music. So you definitely have the ear of your project sound like at right the end result, what the finished product should sound like.
Absolutely.
And it's perfect, and everybody that's around you should really take notice to the way you put your projects and the way you put your projects out, because it is super duper important to make sure that you have quality.
Yeah, and I tell my friends, like, don't bullshit me. Like, if it's whack, say, yo, I like what you're saying, but you can do better.
Yeah.
And then I start crumbling up the, like, either I print, if I got it printed out, I'll crumble up the paper, and then I go to my computer and I'll just erase everything. They're like, no! I'm like, no. From scratch.
Back to the drawing board. And there's nothing wrong with starting from scratch or whatever, and getting that constructive criticism. I think constructive criticism is always great.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest thing is someone criticizing without a solution to the problem.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't got a solution, why are you criticizing?
Right.
Let's figure out how to fix together. And I think that's always the way to move in just any form, especially music or anything that's been done in life. And I just can't wait for the movie. Definitely can't wait for the movie. I can't wait for that reggae joint. Can't wait for R&B rap joint to come out. Like I can't wait for all that stuff. Definitely can't wait to be in the know of those things, so that I can make sure that everybody else knows.
And things like a pre-game.
Yo,
you know how your house and you get ready to go out with your boys.
Yo, definitely. You
and that's the one stuff on, and everybody
on the way to the spot. On the way to the spot, you like, yeah. Gonna get to the night, yo. It's just down, some open, top down. Try not to drink and have people, but you might be subject to drinking and driving while listening to tipsy. Right? It might be a thing.
Should I have said drink responsibly at the
end? Yes, drink responsibly. Right? Don't drink and drive. Then I think that's the way it's supposed to go. Something like that, right? Just something. That's it. That's it.
Well, you fuck up. Just resort back to it.
Yo, you can't drive doing this, so you just be that's it. I'm just that's it. Yeah. You can't make it home. Gotta call a cab, Uber, Lyft.
You look good doing that.
Yo, but
man.
It's like I said, everything is always great. It's always a pleasure chopping it with you. And I know that there's other places to find your music. Now,
absolutely.
You said that the latest project is on Audiomack, right?
Yes, the latest project is on Audiomack.
Right. Now, is there a website people should know about?
You could go to my website. It's Lady Low. You gotta spell low, L-O-E. LadyLow.com. I do have to update it with the new project, the new mixtape, because the unit is already on it. So I have to, and I'm gonna hit him up actually tonight and have him go on and update that. But you know, LadyLow.com is my own website. You can leave a comment, whatever you want to do. All my social media is, you can follow me. If you go to LadyLow.com, all my social media is on there. Let's see. I'm on all major platforms. I'm on Spotify. And the unit did fairly well. Did some pretty big numbers on Spotify. And I'm on iTunes Music. I'm just everywhere. And actually, if you go on Pandora, you can type in Lady Low Radio. Again, you got to spell low, L-O-E. But my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter is all the same. Lady Low the Unit.
That is absolutely correct. Lady Low the Unit. Right? The E-H-E, not D-A, not however else you spell it. It is the correct spelling, right? So just make sure that you follow Lady Low the Unit, right? And that's L-O-E.
Absolutely. Like Joe Low.
Yeah, Joe. It all works out. No, you don't got merch? You got merchandise?
No, but it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You got to put it on the shirt, swimming in the belly of the beast, and then let's silhouette. Yo, I'm telling you.
Man.
Yo, I'm telling you. And then you doing a picture of you doing this. I'm telling you. Yo.
But you like it done?
That's it, man. Putting it all together, and I think it's super duper important that you continue your path, because regardless of how things go for you in the future, or the way things are going now, you have a greater purpose, and those that are around you should be very grateful that they're able to be in your place. Because work ethic and the things that you do are extraordinary in comparison to what we see of.
Well, thank you.
Yes. So anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Man, I want to thank you for having me on the show again. And you just reach out to my team. I'm always available, but I want to say this. Two things. One, be serious in your trade, artists. I know some of you do it as a hobby, but if you really trying to take it serious because you want to go places, or go places, climb the ladder, hit the charts, then you have to be serious at what you do. You can't can't go in there playing games, and you got to be serious at what you do, and you have to put the time in and the effort into what you do. The second thing I want to say is those 3 songs that Prophet played, there's so many more on the mixtape that is going to blow your mind. Like, those songs were good, but these other songs is crazy. Survive. The whole CD is a vibe. That's all I wanted to say. I thank everybody who's listening. I thank my team for continuously believing in me and striving to be the best for me and put me in a position that I'm in. And I'm in very, very, very money-making positions. We just gotta chill, choose, and make sure the lawyer's involved and all that. But it's a dream come true, for real.
Yo, and ain't nothing like living your dream, like for real. There's nothing like it.
Hitting that 50,000. When I hit 10,000, I was blown. and then 50,000 like a week later. So it's on the trend, you know. But you know, everybody go on YouTube. You can subscribe to me on YouTube. I got my own page on YouTube, so it's youtube.com Lady Low. That's it. One word, Lady Low, all together. Yeah, spelled L-L-A. But thank you for your time. Thank you for allowing me to talk.
Of course, and we really going to do this, and you know, I'm gonna be stalking all your social media pages and waiting for things to release. So I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna start stealing videos and all that stuff, and that's it. I'm gonna be like, look, yo, that's Lady Low. That's Lady Low. That's what we're gonna do, because we definitely vibe and rock out to music, and we really enjoy you on. And like I said, we wish you all the best. And when you get to the top, be that guy that's gonna be like, yo, I know her. Like I know her. Like legit. And I'm gonna try and on the stage and pull out the phone and take pictures and stuff with Lady Low.
On the stage. Definitely.
It's gonna be the joint me in the ground. I'm telling you, that's it. That is my new joint. That is it. That is it. Prophet is the belly of the beast all the time. That's it. Oh, you know, yeah. I just love it. So again, thank you. Have a wonderful evening and enjoy this summer that's coming. It's gonna be a hot summer opening up New York soon, and it is just spread like wildfire across the United States of America.
God bless you. Thank you, brother.
God bless. Have a great night.
All right, gang, everybody.
Gang. Yeah, so you already know Boy Prophet Pete, and that was the interview with your girl Lady Low, aka the MCC of current times, with the bars, the voice, and the everything that you need, the classic hip hop, the shake you in your boots, and you know, not gonna be able to with a night off until we play one more time, one more again. Unit with Lady Low, y'all, and after that, we out.
Tick tock, tick tock, clock go tick tock. I'm like a fiend in the night. Ain't no flip flop unless I'm on the beach at night. You can ride my way. I'm a tsunami tonight. You can ride my way. Trying to get tipsy tonight. I'ma hit the ground like a running man. Secure the bag with rubber bands. Money so long, I'm the rubber man. You can bend me back like a rubber band. I ain't gon' pop at your game plan. Eating rappers up, fat man. Neck so cold, snowman. Put the fam on, it's the floor play. Wait till you see my whole unit. Finna be naked, just do it. Watch the whole crew pursue it. Top of the trust, we knew it. Watch how my cash flow. Watch Lady Low blow. Don't get split like it Dutch rolled up that smoke. That's how Lady Low blow. Watch how my cash flow. Watch Lady Low blow. Don't get split like a Dutch rolled up that smoke. That's how Lady Low blow. Now they all high up the contact. Smoking that good, matter of fact. I'm Van Gogh, Starry Night. Low shining star, city bright.
All I see is money when I wake up, all I see is God when I bake up, you not on your grind, get your cake up, nigga fall in line like a shape up, when you see me, see the unit, I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, if I got my shot, I'ma shoot it, all I see is money when I wake up, all I see is God when I bake up, you not on your grind, get your cake up, nigga fall in line like a shape up, when you see me, see the unit, I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, if I got my shot, I'ma shoot it,
all I see is money when I wake up. Money come in while I sleep. All I see is sky when I bake up. Niggas want chief like me. Bet they can't do it like I do it. Fake niggas in too deep. Lying every line of the music. Acting like the real don't see. I've been on the block, harassed by the cops. I see people shot, so stop. You ain't from the block, you just need to stop claiming you something you not. You never sling rocks, seen the dope spot, or even been seen with a Glock. You claim that you're hot, streams say you're not. I'm just saying stop. Saucy every time when I come through. Stop a nigga breathing, cold blue. Everything you speaking, old news. Been killing beats, old school. Got my whole team in front of me. BLM salute. Got my whole team in front of me. This ain't nothing new. Bottom of the pit, I've been there. Belly of the beast, I swim there. Climbing these charts, I'ma get there. Then on my grind, I swear. People don't know what I go through. People don't know what low do. Don't make me mad, I'll show you. Low old school, yes.
All I see is money when I wake up, all I see is sky when I wake up, You're not on your grind, get your cake up, Nigga fall in line like a shape up, When you see me, see the unit. I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, Trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, If I got my shot, I'ma shoot it, All I see is money when I wake up, All I see is sky when I wake up, You're not on your grind, get your cake up, Bitch, you fall in line like a shape up, When you see me, see the unit. I'm about action, if you talking, I'ma mute it, Trying to get ahead, I'ma lose it, If I got my shot, I'ma shoot it,